I've been asked to put this practice into a film so that the students can follow it, and it builds up a repetitive sequence of forward bends for which you may well need a couple of foam blocks and a belt. Also, the upside down part of the programme will not be practiced by people menstruating. So we'll start in Tadasana. Bring your heels and big toe joints together. Draw up through the thighs. Tuck the tailbone in. Pull the crown of the head to the ceiling. Spread the collarbones. Draw the arms down. Look ahead at eye level. Press the feet down into the ground, lifting the arches. Draw the legs, the outer legs in, and feel as you do this, the spine can grow out of the pelvis. Feel the weight on each side of the body. Turn the hands out. When we breathe in, we're going to take the arms up. So breathing out, breathing in, draw the arms up. When you breathe out, turn the palms out. Bring the arms down. We'll do a couple more. Breathing in. Feel the air filling the chest from the bottom, middle to the top. Breathing out, the air leaves the top, the middle, the lower chest. In your own time, of course. Feel the front, the back, the sides of the lungs coming up, no higher than the collarbones. Emptying the lungs. All right, now come to the front of your mat. Stretch the arms up. Urdhva Hastasana. Keep the shoulders down. Straighten the elbows. Tail in. Front ribs in. Breathe in. Come forwards. If you can't reach the ground, then just keep the spine straight, extend forwards. Breathe in again. On the out breath, bring the hands either side of the feet. Draw down. If you can't reach the ground, hold the back of your legs. Bend the knees, look forwards. Jump or little steps back into dog pose. Really press on the hands and imagine someone is drawing your front thighs back to the back thighs. Fill out the back thighs. Press on your hands, draw the hips back. Press on your hands, extend the waist. Press on your hands, particularly the thumbs, the index fingers. Lift the inner upper arms. All right, then look forwards, bend the knees, jump or step, the fingers back, the feet back. Stretch forwards, stretch down, stretch up. Hands in Namaste. Now we're going to insert a seated pose for which you may well need your blocks. So arms up. Come forwards, come down, bend the knees, step or jump. Dog pose. Come up on your toes. Bring your right foot between your hands. Walk the foot outside of the left hand and then come down to sit on your right buttock. Now, if that's not possible, you can put those blocks underneath the buttock. Sit up. Also, if you can't get the back leg straight and the back thigh looking at the ceiling, you could have the back leg bent out to the side a little. See what you can do, but sit up higher makes it easier. Okay, from here, come onto your elbows if you can, and then if you can, stretch forwards. You're aiming to move your left hip away from the spine and towards the ground. Come up, come back to dog pose, stretch back, press on the hands, lift the inner arms, spread the shoulders, come up on the toes, bring the left foot forwards, walk it to the outside of the right hand and sit on the left buttock. Might be quite different to the right buttock depending on your hip stiffness, and lift up. Here, try to tuck the tailbone in so that the abdomen is coming away from the thigh, and this hip here has to come round the right hip. Lift the chest, come onto your elbows, and then come down. Bringing the right hip towards the left foot. Come back into dog pose. Bend the knees, look forward, step or jump. Stretch forwards, stretch down, stretch up. Hands in, namaste, catch your breath. Now in this practice, we're just going to build on that. So up, stretch up. Stretch up from the feet, press them, lift the legs, lift the body. Come forwards, come down. Bend the knees, dog pose. Come up. Bring the right foot forwards, walk it to the outside of the hand, sit, lift up, tailbone forwards, come down, come up, bring this left leg now in front of the right leg, lift up. Bring the hands forwards of the legs. Now keep the navel drawn away from the pubic bone. Make the front spine long. Can you come a little bit more forwards? Try to keep your feet under your knees and keep your buttocks firmly down. Think of drawing the tailbone a bit away from the buttock flesh into the body. Think of somebody pressing into your upper back, drawing right through your upper back to keep your upper back in as you stretch forwards. Don't curve forwards, keep the spine long, just see where you are. Then come back, take the left leg back, come back to dog pose. Take a breath, expand the rib cage, sideways, make space. Press on the hands, pull back the legs. Come on the toes. Left foot forwards and sit. Remember, you can always have this leg out a little bit if it doesn't go back. Lift up, come forwards. We're warming the body up. The actions will become more fluid as we practice. So come up, bring the right leg in front, right foot under the knee, left foot under the right knee, sit up. If you can, come a little forwards. Remember, the legs aren't tipping forwards, the legs are moving back here to keep the buttocks anchored. And breathe here, expand the chest. And then come up. Take the front leg back. Take the left leg back. Dog pose. Bend the knees, step or jump. Stretch forwards, stretch down, stretch up. Namaste. Breathe into the ribs, breathe into the lower lungs. Open the chest. All right, let's stretch up again. Forwards, down. Look forward, step or jump. Onto the toes. Right foot forwards. If it doesn't quite come up, pick it up and bring it forwards. Now you can have it. If you pull the foot more into the body, it's a little easier to turn the back leg up to the ceiling and to get this inner back leg lifting and the left hip round. So you could try that. And come forward. Getting easier? I hope so. Breathing. And then bring your hands back. Lift up. Left leg in front. Hands forwards. Stretch forwards. Come up. Now, pull the left foot in by the right hip and bring the right foot over the top. Now, keep the right buttock down, pull the right knee into the body and turn to the right. So here we have a twist. Anchor the buttocks, draw up through the spine. Move from the abdomen, through the waist, through the chest. Hopefully you might feel the right buttock, outside hip stretching. And from here, come back to the front. Now, if you couldn't do that sitting very easily, sit on a block. Sit on a block to come forwards as well. And I'm going to come up here and put the right knee over the left knee and sit between the feet and lift up. And you can stay here, or you can walk the hands a little forwards and come forwards. But try to keep that right hip anchored down and try not to curve. Try to really extend the front body as you come forwards. This really does challenge the right hip. Well, for me, anyway. For you, it may be quite different. All right, and then come up, take the right leg all the way back, the left leg back, dog pose. Remember that breath. Keep the hands firm. Keep the feet drawing back, the shins drawing back, the thighs drawing back, onto the toes, left leg forwards. Lift up, come forwards. Come up. Right leg in front, cross legs. Lift up, stretch forwards. Keep the buttocks anchored. Take that widthways breath. Okay, this time bring the right foot in here, the left foot across, hold the left knee. Put the left hand by the sacrum, press down as you lift the spine up. Anchor the left hip, draw the knee in as close as possible. You may even want to lean back a little to get that abdomen round. Turn the waist, turn the chest, lift the chest up. Have the head where the breastbone is, don't overturn the head. Feel both buttocks are even. Relax a little to keep the body soft and movable. Come back to the front. You might need to come up a little bit, and remember you can sit on a block. And bring the knees close and sit between the feet. One side might be a little different. Lift up. And if you want to, bring the body forwards. Make sure you can get this widthways opening in the chest with your breath. And also that feeling that there's slight moving in of the spine between the shoulder blades and the lift of the top chest in the front body. We're not collapsing over. All right, and then we're going to take this leg back. Just got to check what comes next. Left leg back, right leg back. Dog pose. Look forwards, come forwards. Stretch forwards, stretch down, come up, come down. Breathe. Okay, off we go. Up, forwards, down, back, onto the toes, right leg forwards, turn the back leg well, lift up, come forwards. Come up, cross-legged, lift up, come forwards. Come up, this time left foot in, right foot across and turn. Lift up, turn, lower, middle, upper chest. Back to the front, knees close, lift up, come forwards if you can. Now come back, bring the knees together here and stretch them out. Bring the arms up, come forwards. Now here you might need your belt if you can't reach your feet. Either that or have your hands on your legs or out to the side, as long as you can take the spine in, draw the abdomen away from the legs. Press the legs down, spread the collarbones. If you can, you breathe in, bend the elbows out to the side, keep the length, come forwards. Okay, come up. So, cross the legs. Put the hands forwards, come back into dog pose. Now the left leg. So come up, left foot forwards, lift up, Come forwards over the leg. Bring the right hip towards the left foot. Maybe it's easier now. The body warming up. Bring the hands back. Lift up. Cross-legged. Lift up. Come forwards. Keep a certain softness here. Come up. Bring the right foot close. The left foot over the top. Hold the left knee. Turn the abdomen. Turn the chest. Keep your breath. Keep your shoulders, blades down and on the back. Collarbones spreading. Crown of the head to the ceiling. Both buttocks rooted. Turn. Back to the front. Left knee close to the right. Sit up. Come forwards. Okay, come up. Bring the knees together. Stretch the legs out. Bring the arms up. Hold the toes or hold the belt. Press the legs down, lift the body up. Take the upper spine in and lift the navel away from the thighs. Breathe in. Bend the elbows. Keep pressing the legs down and squeezing them in towards each other. To come forwards. Remember, it's a forwards bend, not a downward bend. And then come up, cross the legs, hands in front, dog pose. Come forwards, stretch forwards, stretch down, hands up and back, and up and forwards and down, and dog pose, and right leg forwards, sit up, come forwards, up, cross legs, stretch forwards, come up, left foot in, twist to the right, knees close, forwards, up, knees together, Paschimottanasana, up. Now, make sure you've got room to come all the way back. So, bring the hands up, and now come all the way slowly back. Hands over the head. Oh, I've just got room. Okay, now bring the legs up. Now you can bend them to do this. Bring the legs up. And then from here, can we bring the legs down and come all the way up and forwards. So if we do that once more, it's up, roll all the way back, bring the legs up, and then all the way back and come forwards. Okay, and we'll do that once more. So this time the legs can come all the way over. So it's up, all the way back, legs up. Can you get the legs over? And then roll all the way up and forwards. Okay, and then cross your legs. Let's come back into dog pose. And then up on your toes, left foot forwards. And then sit up. Come forwards. Come up. Cross-legged. Come forwards. Come up. Right leg close. Left leg over. Hips even. You can lean back to turn. Turn all the way around. Come back to the upright though. Once you've leaned back, turn from the bottom up to the top of the chest. Come back to the front. Knees close. Come forwards. Up, legs together, lift them up, stretch them forwards, hands up, Paschimottanasana. And then come up, bring the hands up and come all the way over. This time we've practiced it. Come all the way over, come all the way back, up, forwards. This time we'll come all the way over just as before. Now if you can hold your feet, then do so. Hold the feet or hold the legs a little higher up and then come back a little onto more of the upper back. Keep the legs straight if you can. You might be up here and the legs might be a lot higher. And draw the legs in a little. Urdhva Mukha Paschimottanasana. Okay, and then let's roll all the way back up and forwards. One more. So up, all the way over. Urdhva Mukha Paschimottanasana if you can. And then this time we'll come to Paripurna Navasana, the boat pose, if you can. So this time we're coming over, the legs are up and the hands are parallel to the floor. Lift the chest up, lift the lower back. You can hold the legs if you can't keep the legs up. Okay, and Paschimottanasana. Okay, cross the legs. Come back, dog pose. Look forwards, bend the knees. Stretch forwards, stretch down, all the way up. Namaste. Once more. Up, forwards, down, dog pose. Right leg forwards, pigeon pose. Lift up, stretch forwards. Come up, cross-legged. Stretch forwards. Come up. Left leg in, right leg across. Maybe you want to try bringing this arm up, the left arm up, putting the elbow across. Maybe you'd like to try coming a little bit more forwards and holding the foot whatever you can do. Even hips, lift up through the spine and turn. Come round, knees close, lift up and forwards. Come up, knees together, stretch the legs, arms up, Paschimottanasana. Okay, full sequence, up and over, legs over. Oops. Halasana. Urdhva Mukha Paschimottanasana. Draw the legs in. Press the thighs up to the ceiling. Paripurna Navasana. So legs up. Stretch the arms. How about Ardha Navasana? Hands behind the head, elbows in. Come down a little. And then Paschimottanasana. Cross the legs. Dog pose. Bend the knees. Jump back. All the way up. Namaste. Breathe. Press into the feet. Drop through the legs. Lower the shoulders. Feel how you are. One more round for the left side. Arms up. Forwards. Down. Dog pose. Left leg. Lift up. Forwards. Up. Cross legs. Forwards. Up. Left foot in. No, wrong, right foot in. Left foot round. Lift up. Now maybe you can lean back a little to turn and then come back to the vertical. Try to keep the left big toes down. Draw the left knee in. If you can draw the left knee in quite a lot, you can bring the right arm up and you can put the elbow here. And maybe you can turn a little more. Remember, you could be sitting on blocks. If you want to try for the foot, then you have to sort of lean forwards a little, get more of the upper arm against the leg to extend to hold the foot. Keep the shoulder blades down. Okay, release. Bring the left knee close. Lift up. Come forwards. Whoops. Try not to shorten the front body as you do that. Remember those breaths into the lower lungs as well as the middle. Come up. Legs together. Stretch them out. Hands up. Paschimottanasana. Hold the feet, lift up. Press the legs down. Stretch forwards. Come all the way up and all the way over. You can stay like this or Urdhva Mukha Paschimottanasana. Just bringing the lower back down a little, almost lifting the chest to the thighs. Still grip the legs in. Paripurna Navasana. So legs up, 60 degrees hopefully, and the back. Stretch the arms. kick the inner heels away. Ardha Padmasana, come down a little bit, 30 degrees. And then back to Paschimottanasana. Whoops. And then cross the legs. Hands in front, dog pose. Bend the knees, look forwards. Extend forwards, straight spine, down, all the way up. Namaste. Okay, before we finish, just lie on the floor, feet hip distance apart. Tuck in the shoulders. You can hold the sides of the mat. Have the feet parallel, don't let the toes come out. Oh, can't find my mat, there it is. Okay, tuck the tailbone in and lift the spine up. So press into the feet, the inner feet, the heels, the balls of the feet, tailbone tucks in, backs of the thighs lift. Lift the chest, press the upper arms down, and then come down. This time you might want to link the fingers, so lift up a little, draw the arms away from the head. Okay, and then press down again and lift up. This time you can use the arms a little bit more. You can press them down to open the chest. Really push the feet down. Keep the outer hips drawing in, the outer knees drawing in, the inner feet down. And come all the way down. Extend the left leg, draw the right leg in. Keep the buttock down, the right buttock down. I'm almost drawing the thigh slightly to the outside of the body, but I need to keep that right hip away from my head. Just stretching out one side of the back, and then swap. So press the right leg down into the ground more, and then keep the left buttock anchored and draw the left thigh towards you. If you let the left buttock come up, then you'll lose that stretch in the left thigh. Keep the inner right leg down. Keep the right foot active. Keep a relaxed expression and breathe into your lungs. Okay, and then you might want to take your arms out at shoulder height. Have your feet together. Just twist the knees to the right. Try to keep the knees and feet together. Bring them up, twist them to the left. Relax now, we're coming to the end of the practice. We need to soften the whole body. And if you prefer a little stronger stretch, bring the knees up and then try to keep the knees together. You know, you can let them hover, keep the shoulders in contact with the ground, or let them land for a stronger twist. Depends if you prefer to work the abdomen or twist more in the spine. Bring them to the centre and to the left. So have a little look, that top knee might slip back, it does too quite easily. And also you could lift the left shoulder blade, move it to the left. That will help you to twist the body a little more to the right and keep the right shoulder down. Keep the head just looking up. Okay, bring the knees back. Now you might want something for Shavasana to rest your head on. You might want to put a blanket somewhere to keep you warm. So be central to your space. Lie down, support your neck, your head. Plant your elbows, lift your shoulders up and tuck the shoulders under. Turn the arms out completely and extend the heels away. Remove your glasses. I'm not removing mine because I'm just going to talk to you. But close your eyes. And give it time for your breath to settle. Make sure, you might need to pick up your thighs or stretch your heels away a little more. Let your feet turn out. Also your arms, you might want to just stretch your upper arms a little bit more away. Turn the thumbs a little bit more towards the ground. And then let the legs descend. With the out breath, but even as you inhale, feel the legs make more contact with the ground. Similarly, the arms. As you breathe out, let the arms descend from the shoulders to the fingers. And keep that feeling of greater contact with the ground even as you breathe in. Release the buttocks. The sacrum, move away from the head. Feel the contact of the shoulder blades with the ground. The back of the head. Feel the chest easily opening to receive the in-breath. The abdomen softening and descending with the out-breath. Release your tongue, your jaw, your lips, your forehead, your eyes. Let your eyes descend. Move into stillness. I will leave you there. When you're ready to return slowly, becoming slowly aware of your body, your breath, rolling onto your right side and pushing on your hands to come up. Namaste.